So this is the usual spot for a sermon, but I've been giving a sermon this whole service. So while we usually give a message about Torah or reading or a holy day or something in our world, today it's only been about the prayer. And for those of you, again, who didn't know, we communicated that this was going to be that learner's service, a learner's minion, explanations kind of weaved throughout. And I hope that some of the things that I was able to share kind of say, oh, now I get it. Oh, I was always wondering about that. But I want to share one little message about it too. I actually don't think God needs our praises. I'm not so sure that our prayers are going to sway God and act in a different kind of a way. Now, some of you do, and I get that, and I respect that actually. I really do. But I'm not so convinced. What I am convinced of goes back to the word to pray. Lehitpalel is the word to pray, but if we drill into the word, it really means, it's a reflexive verb. It means to judge oneself. I think if we have a real encounter with prayer, we get to figure out where we have been, who we have been, which of course is going to lead us to think where we are going also with one who is above and beyond us, beyond, through, a part of, however you see God's presence, Shekhinah, the Holy One, the Kadosh Baruch Hu. We have so many different images of God, and they're all true. And they're all more true depending on where we come from. One part is more true than another, perhaps, for some of us. But the part of being Jewish and being part of a Jewish community is there's lots of ways to be Jewish. And this whole experience of prayer is to help us reflect where we have been. Who do we want to be when we grow up? Who do I want to be when I grow up? What's going to be the direction? How do I take what the ancients give us as a tool, as a really important tool, and then I bring myself to it so I know where I'm going? Because you've heard me say 100 times, friends, for me, the world is way too complicated for me to figure it out all by myself. I need this, and I need Torah, and I need God, and I need you to try and figure out how to create some order in a very messy, chaotic world, just like the story of creation. Messy chaos, making day after day, beginning with light. That's what I think we're trying to do here. So let's move to our conclusion. That's the shortest sermon you're ever going to hear from me.